Remarkable stories sometimes lie hidden in the recesses of museums. Where forgotten, they have fallen behind shelves or been lost in boxes around unexplored corners for decades at a time. This, according to Dodie Fugate, Assistant Curator for Research Collections at the Museum of Indian Arts and Culture.
We frequently have kids, especially in the past, but still today, who will go out and it's irresistible. You find some pottery, and around here you can find pottery almost anywhere. All you have to do is kick the ground. And you collect it, and then you grow up and you become an adult, and suddenly you find you have all this pottery that you collected when you were 10 or 11, and you don't know what to do with it, and so people come up and they drop it on our doorstep and run.
Dodie knows all too well about the practice. As a child, she and her family visited parks in northern New Mexico, where she collected pieces of obsidian, unknowingly taking with her a part of history. That journey led her to the unique preservation of history at MIAC.
We are the research collections for the whole state of New Mexico, which means that we are charged with protecting and caring for the history of New Mexico as it is excavated out of the ground, which makes it very important, because if someone wishes to come in and study in the state, we have things that they can look at to find out what they might see when they get to where they're going to do research. And we also have a large amount of things that are ready to be studied anyway, and they would not need to go out and do research.
With nearly 122,000 square miles of New Mexico, the daunting task of excavation can be whittled down to a few hours of research through the museum's vast collection.
We have pottery that's been put together over the years. Now, this is all education stuff. It can be used and handled by anybody, which is really nice. We can have kids come in here, see what corn used to look like. This is old. This is Salado. It runs into the 1300s. This, of course, is from Santo Domingo and probably is around the turn of the century. We have all sorts of textiles. We have all sorts of things that people can come in and look at if they aren't professionals, but they want to see what some of this stuff looks like.
The research collection is available for viewing with Dodie, so you can explore for yourself the rich, diverse history preserved at the Museum of Indian Arts and Culture.
If you would like a tour, either of what's left of the Mara collections or the individual catalog collections here at the museum, give me a call at 476-1267, and we will try to set up something so that you can see what we are doing with your objects and your history right now.
And, just in case you're thinking of doing your own excavational excursion,
I might mention that it is illegal to pick up artifacts from state and federal land in the state of New Mexico or the United States and carry them around, which is one of the reasons that people suddenly find that they have these illegal artifacts and want to bring them to us. Also, that the state of New Mexico is where the antiquities laws were originated. It is a New Mexico pride that the laws written to protect the artifacts and the history of the United States were proposed by Edgar Lee Hewitt here in the state of New Mexico in like 1907.
For more information and to book your tour of the research collection, head over to casa.com.